Groovy. So, now let's go to the troop menu. So, when one of your characters has earned enough AP to purchase an ability, the arrow icon will be shown over their feet. If the icon is moving, it means you can learn a new ability since you last checked them. Alright, so both of these fellas who were in the battle have learned something. Virgil apparently didn't get to share enough in EXP to get anything yet. That's too bad. This is, by the way, a fun detail. Look at this. It's like real gameplay and story stuff here, but everyone's actually level 2, so Lily isn't even overpowered when I hired her at level 2. Except Anadine. Look at that, she's level 1. But that makes perfect sense, because if you noticed, Kyrie was acting as a teacher of sorts to Anadine, so the implication in the story is that Anadine is a novice Arbiter, so she is starting at a lower level than Kyrie. Isn't that nice little gameplay and story coming together in an organic way? Hey, I like it. So, let's freaking look over here. Here we can, of course, adjust equipment. You can change your unit's equipped gear here. Each unit has 6 slots to work with. Unless you have special abilities that influence what you can equip, like dual wield or sturdy grip, you can equip 1 weapon, 1 body piece, 1 hat piece, 1 shield for certain classes, and as many accessories as you can fit. We do not have dual wield yet, I don't think. And we're not going to do anything here, we're fine with those. Abilities. So, on top of the regular abilities that a unit has access to through their current class, they can also select a secondary set of abilities taken from any other class they have access to. You'll automatically use the 2 passive abilities of your current class provides after you unlock them, and you can also select up to 2 passive abilities and 1 counter from any of those you know. So, if you guys are paying attention, this is starting to sound a lot like a job system, and that's because it is! Welcome to a job system game. Isn't that sick? I love it. Don't be afraid to experiment and create a unique unit that suits your own playstyle. Groovy. So, yeah, here we go. So, yeah, you always get the 2 passives from your main class, which for Kyrie is Mercenary, they'll be here. And then you can select... Well, first of all, you can select what your other abilities are. In this case, it's Mender, so we have Holy Magic equipped here. We also have Trickery available, because we're also a novice Scoundrel. And once we start learning more passives from other classes and counters, we can slap them here, and they do not have to be the one that is our secondary class here. Job systems, you know? We can just put in whatever we think works well. So I'm excited! So let's learn some abilities. You can learn new abilities for classes you have access to. You will need to spend AP to learn abilities. AP will be earned for your current selected class and not your subclass through participating in combat. Characters not in combat will receive a smaller portion of the AP earned by those in combat. Additionally, everyone will learn a small amount of AP for classes their allies are using through the Vicarious Learning bonus. So that's kind of fun, like, you get residuals, and also, like, that's always, I love whenever benched characters in RPGs get, like, something at least, so they're not, like, horribly falling behind. Because I can tell you, I played, like, the early Super Robot Wars that were on, like, the NES. They weren't super fun trying to keep your team leveled up. In fact, I did not play very far in either of the ones I tried. It's a little bit of a hassle to try and keep your gang leveled up, everybody. Especially the medics, because back in that day, medics could only get experience from killing enemies, but they're really bad at killing enemies, and their healing power was tied to their level, so you had to kind of always be looking for enemies to snipe with your medic, as well as healing up team members, and it was a bit of a hassle. Very quickly they figured out it'd be actually smart to let the medic gain experience when healing allies, and, you know, that made things much, much smoother in those games. So let's look at what we have here for the Mercenary. and immediately we have a fork in the road. Now, as far as I'm aware, as you can see, you're totally allowed to jump on either side, and I think you can double back and pick another one. I might be wrong, but I think there's nothing stopping you from getting everything here. But for now, we have to choose Power Strike or Mind Strike. So, do we want to debuff attackers or casters, basically? Because this one lowers attack, and this one lowers mind, which I believe mind governs your magic damage. I'm good with Power Strike. I think we'll be fighting mainly, physical fighters to begin with. So let's rock that. Level 3 Mercenary attained. Knight class has been unlocked. Now let's see, what does a Knight do? They have, character takes half damage from all attacks until their next turn and heals 0.4 mind HP. Nice. And they get this is very much a defensive class, I believe, the Knight. Let's actually... No, let's keep Kyrie as a mercenary / mender. I prefer that, but Anadine. Let's see. Well, for her... Okay. Hold on. She has not unlocked Knight yet, but if we level up Mercenary a little bit, I think... Ah, Scoundrel's been unlocked for her. Interesting. But I kind of want to make her a Knight once she hits level 3 on that. So... And I guess we can grab a Mind Strike for her, so we have coverage. Nice. But for now, and I guess you can be a Scoundrel, maybe? For now? It's worth it, I think, to have everybody have a side gig. I mean, it might come in handy at some point to use those subclasses, so we'll just let that be. Now... Let's see, you can change your current unit's class to any class you currently have access to for that unit. New classes will become available as you learn more abilities from your current classes. You can change as many times as you want, so feel free to experiment. So I kind of want to make Lily eventually a full-time Knight. But we have to work to unlock that for her. Let's see. And she's only beginning as a mercenary. That's too bad. I think, actually... Let's see. Let me see really quickly. Let's go back to Gellick. Go back to the shop here. I think... That's right! Yes! Now that we've unlocked the Knight class, we could actually just hire someone who begins with that class, so, I think I actually made a little mistake here. I should have unlocked the Knight class and then come here and got this Knight on my team. I think we have too many mercenaries now. Oh, dear. That is unfortunate, but I've already spent so much money on Lily, too. Oh well, I mean, look. It can't hurt to broaden her portfolio by having her level up as a mercenary to begin with and then make her a Knight. It'll be fine, I hope. But yeah, something to consider there. Also, I'm thinking the next character I buy from the guild, I'm going to save the money for now, but I will do it later. I'm thinking I'll get another Scoundrel and equip this Scoundrel with the crossbow. So then we'll have that crossbow-wielding Scoundrel, since Reiner's not going to be rocking it. But yeah. Onward to Illuster, yes? First we have to hit by the crossroads. There used to be travelers sojourning in the area, but frequent marauder attacks have taken their toll on the busy road. Let's head that away. Uh-oh! Oh no. By the way, I just want to say really quickly, as you noticed, it took us a little bit of while to get our bearings on how the shop worked and the camp menu worked, the troops menu. And I know that's probably not the best viewing in the world for a Let's Play. I felt this issue all the way back in Tales of Vesperia. I thought the quality of that series kind of suffered from me having to me having all of that menu finagling on the buying equipment and equipping skills finagling on the episodes. I want to make a conscious effort this time to edit out most of that kind of more uninteresting busy work. So today I wanted to show you guys how the systems work, so that's why I'm not editing all of that out. I wanted to show how the game's systems work, so you guys understand what it is I'm doing and what's happening, but I want to try and edit out when it's not super important, to edit out all of that management that I do in a store and in the troops menu and leveling up the characters. I'll try to cut out the actual process and then just summarize what I did to make things more balanced. Like I said, this time I went a little long by actually showing you guys what I do so that you understand what it is that's happening. To make up for that, I think I will play a little longer this episode to so even now, those of you who aren't into that menu finagling, you still get some action of the actual meat and potatoes of the game, the story and the gameplay. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope you guys aren't worried that it's going to be another menu management game like the last couple of RPGs I've played. I will try to keep that to a minimum this time. So, here we are at the crossroads. Let's see how the story goes. Kyrie. Yes, I noticed. What's happening, Captain? Stand back, Anadine. Oh, over there, behind the tree. Oh dear. Spotted. Ah, well, you Arbiters are every bit as sharp as they say. But much friendlier. Well met, friend. If you have business with us out... Let me take a drink, because I'm screwing up my lines. Okay, let's try. If you have business with us, out with it. Otherwise, step aside. Of course, I will make it quick for you. Hand over that nobleman traipsing along at your heels, and everyone else can be on their merry way, safe and sound. Yes, if you guys didn't figure it out, these weren't just 3 lads on a day out taking their, war dogs for a walk. What are those creatures? I'm not 100% sure, but they don't look very friendly either. What a splendid idea! Quiet. Safety and soundness first, exactly my own philosophy. But first tell me, just what is it you want with our bejeweled guest? Funny you should ask. From what I've been hearing lately, I bet you Arbiters wouldn't mind a taste of this action yourselves, eh? Alright, here it is. This rich fop will pay us handsomely for his freedom. Hand him over, and 20% of the fee is yours to divide amongst yourselves. No one need ever know an Arbiter was involved in our little transaction. I get what I want, you get paid, and your reputation remains as spotless as Illuster's peaks. Win, win, win. Is there a 4th win I'm missing? Well, what do you say? Do we have a deal? I don't know, Kyrie. Only 20%. Captain? Enough. We haven't the time to exchange banter with these fools. As for you lot, attempted bribery, intimidation, interfering in Arbiter business, serious crimes, the kind that should see every one of you decorating the trees. But get out of our way, and I'll forget I ever saw your faces. That is my final and only counteroffer. Signal that you accept before I change my mind. For the doomy luck, we just had to run into the one clean Arbiter within 100 leagues. Jump lively, boys! It looks like we must earn our prize today. No survivors, no witnesses. Oh, they were really pumped. And also, they've just am-sprayed all over the map. Okay, this time, no easy way out by beating the leader. We gotta take out everybody. And as you can see, now we have 3 out of 6 units, so now we get to put in a little bit more of our team. Okay, I say... Oh wait, I'm an idiot. 3 units, so we can put everybody in. I was gonna say Virgil sits this one out, but no reason to do that. There we go. By the way, what are Lana's abilities? Hold on. I guess we'll look in a second. I'll just proceed with these units. Free navigation really quickly. Let me just see. Turn something %. I don't know what that means. Let's see. I wish I could check what she can do right now, but I can't. I wanted to check what her, like, mending abilities are, but not for the moment, because she's level 2, so I'm hoping she has something else in her sleeve than just Panacea 2. Okay, so we gotta think this a little carefully now. Because Reiner isn't super tanky, being a scoundrel. That's like a thief class. So let's put him like this. Although, let's see, can he... No, he has no that has like extra range. That's fine. Okay, so we'll just... Also, what items? We have 2 potions, 1 Phoenix Ashes. There's those Phoenixes again. 1 rock and 1 remedy. We could chuck a rock. Hold on, it's range 3. We can't get within 3 squares of anybody. So, okay, let's just keep Reiner kind of like a little to the back here for now. Okay, now these Vangels move in. Anadine, why don't I give you a quick refresher on items? Alright, so, this is really important. I really like this. Items don't work as they usually do in most games, so you probably shouldn't skip this tutorial. That's really funny. I really like that they really call it out. So, in combat, any character can use items simply by selecting the items command in their actions list, and it of course counts as an action to use one. You will notice items have a count next to them. That count is the maximum amount that can be used in any single battle and is shared across the whole team. At the start of every battle, item counts are automatically refilled to their maximum amount for free, so don't hold back on using them as needed. That's right, these are not permanently consumable, any of these items, so absolutely, when it's worth it, use them. Like that rock. I will chuck that if I have the opportunity at somebody. What were the other items, by the way? We had remedy, right, okay. How do you use the Phoenix Ashes? Okay, kind of makes sense. Yep, very good. Now, let's see. Let's have Kyrie... No, actually, yeah, I forgot that we have Lily on the team as well. Let's have Kyrie take this position. Sorry. Like so. Yeah, Lily will shore up this end over here. And our healer will stay right here to provide healing as needed. And let's have Anadine approach from here. Okay. Keeping their distance for now. Now then, can we chuck a spell already that would reach... Yes, look at that. And it doesn't even hit any of our allies. We can already open up a little bit of damage. Well, let's do it. 25 HP, 99. Yeah. Let's keep this facing. Kyrie, Mark you that sizable trapdoor? I think they might have reinforcements waiting below. Ah. Yes, there you see it right there. If you were really careful, you may have noticed it glowing yellow for a moment when we were setting up this mission. Again, a little clue that that trapdoor is important. Well spied. If one of us stands directly upon it, that should keep it sealed against any new enemies. Agreed. But we must move quickly if we plan to secure it. They could strike at any moment. So that's kind of an optional, I guess, objective for us here is get somebody on top of that trapdoor before bad things happen. Now then, here we go. How risky do we play it? Because I could get a back attack on Ophelia. Wow, look at this character, Hatman, hero of old. So all the names in this game are chosen randomly, and apparently they picked a really great one for Hatman here. But yeah, so if I set up myself here for a back attack on Ophelia, Hatman will then get us easy, or one of the two will get an easy back attack on Reiner, so I don't know, this might be a little better to do this. Let's try Dirty Hat, which is physical attack and 62% chance of inflicting blind. So, let's see how that does. 16 HP lost. Did we get the blind on her? And let's keep this face. Let's do this. I could probably get someone to stand behind Reiner's back before he gets attacked, I hope. Uh-oh, it's getting really crowded here. Let's see now. I'm thinking of, yeah. Is it too risky if I put Kyrie in the midst like this to get side attacks on Ophelia? $23 HP. Let's play a little risky here. I think we can at least get some people in. We can at least get, I forgot to check Lana's spells, but we can probably get Lana in to provide some help. Now, we do not want to do Forceful Strike right now, because then Ophelia will bump into Reiner, and that would be bad. So let's instead just go in for a regular axe hewing. Maybe like this. Now we attack this Vangal, I believe is the creature's name. So for humans, it'll say their class underneath their name. Mercenary, Scoundrel, Mercenary. But I believe for monsters, it says their monster species underneath. So this is a Vangal, is this thing. And let's see. Side attack, 26 HP. Okay. Ooh, what did that Thorns do? I'm not sure. Okay, now let's see. Yes, we have heal 6 here, and the great thing, you can see, range is 4. So we don't have to, you know, get into melee to help out one of our party members. I don't actually know. Maybe if I put her here and but she will probably get attacked. I just realized we are kind of, our team is kind of in the open here. Let's move her over here. Can we, oh yeah, I could chuck a rock. I don't know. Any position to chuck a rock will put me very close to the enemies, and they're about to all 3 of them roll in, so actually let's just, like I said, I do like laming it out, but let's keep on the back here. Oof. Oh, that's funny, the enemies are an XP as well. Ugh. Oh no, what a bad move from me. I set myself up to get clobbered. Oh nice, that blind just saved Kyrie there. Very good. Now let's see. I could set up a little ping pong thing here if I hit Hatman back. Let's try that. Nice. I love the image of her like shoving, like a little shoving attack on Hatman, and then she just moves up like this to keep the pressure on. Very cool. Now let's see. Ooh, very good. Look at this lesson right here. Vangals have fire resistance. You can see right there. So let's not cast fire. Let's instead cast water. Oh, darn. I can't quite. Well, let's hold on. If I move here, this should be fine. No, not quite. That will hit a lot of allies if I do that, and that's a little risky. This would be a really risky play, but I would be able to get it off on top of the Vangal. We need to take out Hatman real quick. That's how we're gonna salvage the situation, because Virgil is in quite danger right now. Nice! That was worth it! We took out Ophelia. Ow! Ow! Yikes, Kyrie is really getting bopped here. Yikes! Oh dear. I gotta get that heal off real quick. So let's see. Dirty... Aw, man. Reiner's a little overextended here. That's too bad. Oh, well, you know what we can do? We can shore up this box. By the way, check out the elevation thing, as we mentioned. 0, 0, 1. And there's 2. But, of course, we have 5, or 6 even, because scoundrels are very agile. And Reiner can easily get on top of this. And let's chuck that rock right now. Not quite dead at Vangal, but we're getting there. Oish, those spikes. And now let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one reaches from here. We can reach Kyrie, who is down to 30. Ouch. This was sorely needed. Thankfully, that blind really worked out. Like, Kyrie would be down now, I think, if that blind hadn't come off the way it did. So, very lucky on that front. And now, we can get a back attack on this other Vangal. 36. Nice. Darn these thorns. I think that's the right play, and I think this is okay like this. Virgil is still kind of in the open. I'm a little worried for Virgil, because Hatman is there, and he means business, but... Actually, could I move? Not quite. I was going to knock some of these fellas over, but nope, can't do that. That's fine. We just gotta, you know, very important rule in turn-based games is action economy, and we want to remove some action from the enemy, so let's go. Nice. Let's keep this heading. Oof. Oh, wow. You mistreat your own animal. Brutal. Ah, the way I'm setting these up, these forceful strikes are really doing damage. Eesh. Okay, so we can now whack. Oh, whack. Let's go for this beast right here. See if we can't. See if we can. I'm thinking here. Oh, yeah. Wow, look at that. Quatunk. Enough to... Man, Anadine hits hard. It's a big, big, big hammer she's got, so... by the way, notice an important visual cue there on the map. There's a little clock symbol coming up on the tracker there. We want to have someone on top of that hatch when that hits us. That's like that's your clue for it's time for action. Okay, our defense is getting a little spread out here. I'm a little worried for our casters. Let's back it up a little bit. Hatman is the one who's taken a hit. Lacrima is still fine. Let's back it up. But I can't really get a nice angle on Hatman. Oh, because I don't want to hit Kyrie, obviously. Maybe I'll start work on Lacrima. Or no, hold on. I can do this and then retreat. Yeah. Yeah, he's still smiling. He's still fine. Terrifying, this Hatman. Now let's back up over here. This is very safe to get a corner position like this. No worries about getting whacked when we're hiding in this corner. However, I'll explain in a moment, actually. A mistake I did on my first go on this mission. Let's look here now. Special events that happen during combat will display an event icon in the turn order list at the top of the screen. When the event icon comes to the front of the turn order, the event will trigger. And for now, yeah, we actually want to sit right here on top of this. Actually, interesting. We could get right back on here with Reiner if we, look at that. Reiner's turn is still coming up before the event, so if we, go here and attack... Oh, that's annoying. 1%, or 1 HP left. That's unfortunate. Lucky critical? No. Oh, well. Let's see, who's the most hurt? But yeah, Reiner will be having a turn will come back up. He can run back on top of that hatch. That's actually a pretty good strat, I think. Now let's see, what's our HP status? Ooh, Kyrie is still hurting, so let's see. This is 4 squares away. No, hold on, no, it's not. Yes, it is. My math is bad. I'm pretty sure the enemy AI wants to focus on, units that are hurting. Like, the enemy AI is smart enough. I didn't make it this easy. So we do want to keep HP up on characters who are that low, as Kyrie just was. But for now, Hatman's story ends here. Your legacy will live on, I suppose. Bye-bye. Shellac powder. Level up! Nice. Let's see, can we attack from here? Yes, the weapon's height difference is fine for this. That wasn't great damage for a back attack, actually. Ooh, look at this. Oh no! Oh, I didn't think about this. Our team is kind of falling pretty far from the action here. Hopefully, Anadine with her hammer... Oh no, 68. That's not going to be enough. But yeah, the mistake I did when I first played this game... I guess the enemies are a little random with the equipment they start with, because when I did this on my first go... There was an enemy with a crossbow who was able to attack from range, which, that was certainly fun. I didn't have a crossbow present of myself yet, so that was rather tricky. Just to keep my HP up, why the heck not? And I didn't, of course, think that a crossbow or range attacks will also benefit from side attacks or back attacks, so... There's this terrain right here that you can't go through, so I parked one of my characters with their back against this thing, because I was like, well, they're protected from attacks through the back if they have their back towards this broken down cart here. But of course, if you are on this side and your back is facing it, your back is wide open to this direction, so the crossbow guy had a perfect shot right here on the character, and that actually hurt. I had one character get KO'd in my first go on this mission. But that was a very quick lesson in do consider a lot of things. Like, it is hard to choose how to set up your character's facing. I have trouble choosing it, but clearly there are moments where you don't want to do something like that. Now let's see. What's our status on HP now? Oh, Lily is really hurting. We'll probably beat Lacrima before Lily gets destroyed. But can Lana reach... Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No! Lana cannot reach Lily for healing. So instead, let's just get as close as we can. I'm pretty sure that enemy can't get to Lana. And let's get some heals on Virgil. Now let's see. Does... The Mender gets XP for this, right? Yes, they do. Just like I was speaking about that Super Robot Wars things earlier. That's like standard for tactical RPGs today, is that support characters get EXP for their support actions. Because otherwise it just gets stupid, like I described. Or at least, to me, it's very obnoxious if you have to mess around like that. The way I was describing that I had to do with my healers in those NES Super Robot Wars. There we go. Now, do I play it risky? I think I can, because we have Lily and Anadine here. So 2 attacks coming towards Lacrima. If I wanted to be really styling, let's style a little bit. Get a little bit of distance between these two, and then get Anadine in the way right here. Now Lacrima has to walk 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares to get behind Lily, so Lacrima can only get off a side attack from here. So, everything is good. Oh, look at that, the timer reset on the hatch opening, so you want to keep someone on it throughout the fight, apparently. Of course, the fight is about to end, so all good. Yeah, 33 HP. As long as we don't get that 1%... Okay, we didn't. I kind of wondered. We might have, but... Yeah! Victory! Oh, that is a nice stack of cash. We can totally hire someone else, that scoundrel on our team. And a heavy crossbow, too. Nice, nice, nice. Man, look at how beautiful this map is. Like, this is like handcrafted, and there's like such nice details, you know, like little skinks and butterflies everywhere. Oh, I could like tell. This is wonderful, seeing levels like this. I can't get enough. Anyway, this used to be an inn. Quite a prosperous one, if I remember right. Burned down in a marauder attack last year. And no arbiters nearby to prevent it. You allude to that scoundrel's claim about arbiters taking bribes. Nothing but a desperate attempt to talk their way out of a fight. I don't believe a word of it. And yet here we are, dragging that foppish nobleman around because we can't quite trust the local chapter house. That's a long enough break. We need to keep moving if we're to reach Illuster before nightfall. I'll make sure everyone is ready. Alright. Do you need a breather after that, Anadine?
I guess it can't hurt if we're not in a rush. Thanks, Captain.
Occasionally, a node on the world map will be marked with a symbol indicating that an optional character event is available. Select the node and choose Event from the menu to view it. Note that some events are time-sensitive and may disappear as the story progresses. I guess we'll do that right now still. Why don't we? Let's do that. We've gone really long today, but like I said, we took a long time menu playing there, so let's have a look what goes on over here.
That was exhilarating, Captain. But I also feel a bit sick.
It will pass.
When I was a child, I dreamed of becoming an Arbiter like my mother. I also dreamed of fighting alongside her, but never that I would be wearing her armor.
Oh, look at that lore we're getting here. And remember, she has like actual heavy armor, unlike the other gang with their light armor, so there you go. That's where she got it. The armor you inherited, but the position you earned. Watch this one for me, would you?
Yes, Captain. Why would someone with your wealth and privilege stoop to murder? If that man had wronged you, I'm sure the court would be happy to hear your case.
The court's manner of dispensing justice is too costly and slow for my taste.
I don't understand.
That shocks me to my core.
But what did he do to you?
Let us just say he strayed from the rut which fate had gouged out for him.
I still don't...
Look at that pouting face, that's really funny.
Just like a pair of little girls I know, he interfered in the business of his betters, and quite soon afterwards paid the price for it.
Perhaps one day you will explain to me how such a powerful lord came to be the prisoner of a pair of little girls.
Yes, nice burn. he wasn't impressed, but I am. Good one, Anadine. I love it. Okie dokie. Before I close it out here, I'm going to explain one more thing about the game. Here's a thing called Patrol that's available. So basically, if you feel like grinding, you can totally just come back to areas you've beat already, and there will be a patrol option available. I don't think... It's not available in Gellig, even though we had a fight there, but here at the Crossroads, we can totally have a fight. The enemies will now be levels 1 through 3. Oh, maybe that's where I got back attacked, where the crossbow enemy showed up. Maybe that was where it... Maybe now they start showing up. But, yeah, I'm thinking that I will be doing one patrol fight for each area we liberate, like, off-screen. You guys don't have to see those because they're not, like, story fights. But I will try to do those, like, kind of off-screen, like, between episodes, to keep up my levels a little, keep the team all beefed up as is necessary. In fact, actually, well, you know what? I will surprise you guys. I will hire my scoundrel, and I will introduce them next time. I will hire a scoundrel, and we will rock it at the Crossroads to get some experience for that character as well. And, next time we will continue the story proper. So, I'm super jazzed. Even just replaying these couple of levels I've played already, I'm like, yeah, tactical RPGs and job systems. So beautiful. So I really hope this will engage you folks at home as much as it is going to do it for me. Heck yeah. So look forward to more of this shindig next time. Catch you all then, guys. Bye-bye!